Good day, everyone, and welcome to class. Okay, on our previous video, we're able to show show us how to use the SQL, and also that is the server, and also the management studio. So while trying to import data, we observed that and there was an issue while trying to import data. So something I was able to resolve. So you just go to search that particular problem. I think I will drop a link on. I was able to do my research, and I drop a link. I will drop a link on how to resolve it. You just go online and download the particular file from Microsoft, and you will be able to do that. So today we are going to be cleaning a data set. Well, before now we'll be doing that in Power Query, in Excel, and other platform. But today I want us to start a journey on how to use SQL, that is a Microsoft Management Studio, in order for us to be able to clean data. Remember, I always tell us that it's okay to meet issues. It's okay to meet challenges. They are called challenges because it's something that you will overcome. So when you face challenges like that, do your research, come back, and you continue. We don't have perfect analysts. We are all trying to contribute our quota. So just make sure you are able to explore on this particular pathway. So join me as we try to clean data. We're going to be using a particular data set. But what I told us the last time is before you clean a data, before you import data, make sure that data is make sure you convert it to workbook, because if you don't do that, it will not be able to work. It will not be able to import for you. So I will show us the error, what happened the last time, and from the previous video you observe that it has been resolved. So let us jump to my desktop. So when you click on the studio, it will show like this. So you allow it to, okay, then it will display the SQL server. This is where you're supposed to input your the server name. Please make sure that the server name, like you say, if you are a first time user, make sure the server you are using here, you are imputing here, is correct, else it will not connect. So you click on connect, then to display all the database for you. So this is what we are working on. So these are the tables. Remember the last time, what I said the last time. Okay, I want us to import a data. Remember what we were doing the last time, and it was not really working. So let's see if that particular error will still display. So you go to import. Okay, from our previous video, I was trying to import a particular data set. So it will display this and telling you that what source, where do you want to import data, which platform do you want to use. We are using Excel. We are using Excel because the format is in Excel workbook. So remember that get the pathway. This is the pathway, the directory. You click on it. It must be in this form, something like box, which means it's on workbook form. So you open it, and you can click on the one you're using. Remember the last time I clicked on this and it was not really working. So click on this, click on check it, and make sure it's in XLXX, which means it's in workbook. So click on OK. Okay, the last time it was not working, but now it's working now. So what is our server? So this is what you click: SQL Server Native Client. So you click on it, and you can change the database where you want to fix it. You can change it. You can even create a database here, new, but we don't want that. So we click on OK. Okay, it's fine. You click on this automatically. If we face error, we'll debug and continue. Okay, the last time in our previous classes where we're trying to clean data, remember that we saw many data sets. We were able to create dashboard. This is dashboard. You see every table that is there, every sheet is not showing. So this is the first thing we did. This is raw data. This is raw data, the one that is okay. No, I don't want this. This is not what I planned. I really did. Okay, I don't want this. We already work on this. I don't want this. So let's just go back and get a particular data set that we'll work on. This is not the data set I want to. So let's go back and let's do that again. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, we'll go back to display the imports. Okay, this is it. Let's still repeat it. Okay, you search. This is what I wanted us to work on. I downloaded this data set from Kaggle, so you can work with that. Go and download it. That's the data set. Just go to Kaggle and download Myntra fashion clothing. So this is it. You check this and click on this. I'm using 216. So let's see if there will be error. There's no error. Now we'll continue. Click on this and we are good to go. We want to place it on advanced. We already say that. So we click on this and let's go. So we want this sheet. I think this is the main sheet. Let me confirm that. If this, okay, I'm trying to check the one we're going to be working with. Okay, I think this is it. So remember the difference here. This is CSV and this is workbook. So let's change this to this. You understand? Let's change this to this so that we can be able to use it. So you click on it and it will display this for you. Let's resave it. Let's save it as workbook so that let's save it as workbook. Okay, let's change it as workbook. Okay, let's change that. Let's replace it. We don't want. Okay, I'll just replace it. Okay. Let's do that again. Access to holding several reasons. Okay, let's see. Let me see something. I don't know what's happening, but I think I should be able to do that. Because the reason why it was displaying that was because I already opened it in SQL. You know, I opened that particular sheet. So just do it again. Just make sure you cancel the import and export in SQL. Sorry, that's why it's like that. Then you click on this. Then I think it will ask you to replace because I already did that. So let's just wait. It has been saved. Then we'll go back to our SQL. So that is what we want to use. We'll repeat the same process. See, you must be conversant with this, else it will really frustrate you. Sometimes it's like that. It will frustrate you sometimes. So let's do the same thing. Okay, we want to use this. I think so. Yeah. So let's open it. Let's do the same thing. Okay. Then go through this and this, then this, click on next. Then I think that is the only sheet there, so I was able to rectify that. So click on it. So this is where you have to wait for, okay, finish. You need to wait for, sometimes here you face error, sometimes it will not import completely. Find out the reason why it's like that. If it's okay, from here now you start counting. Make sure the number here in Excel is the same thing with the number that is imported, else means there's an issue and you need to rectify it. So you see it's 3,000 something now. It will be going like that. So just hold on and allow it. Sometimes it will not import completely. It will only import sometimes. If you want to import 60,000, it can just import just 60,000. Oh, sorry, 40,000. So make sure the number here is the same thing with the rows here is the same thing that is on the main sheet. So it's important that you do that. So I just allow it to import. So let's just wait and allow it to import. Okay, as you can see, I don't know why this particular dataset took time to upload, because sometimes I upload dataset that are up to 200,000, and it's just 80,000. So I don't know why it's like that, but we'll try to rectify that. We'll try to see why it's like that. But it has been uploaded, so you close. But the reason why it's showing blue is because it's successful. So if it's not successful, it will just show red. So here you refresh your table. You click on table here and you will see the data set. Which one? Okay, I already uploaded like many of them, so I need to be sure that, okay, this is the one I just did now. So let me just rename it so that to be different from the ones as there. So can we just make it 2, since we have 1 and 2 there? Please just rename it, but make sure you put underscore, else it will not work. In SQL, I forgot to tell us that you don't separate numbers. You See, you put underscore, else it will not work. So let's open a new query. So because of time, I already have the cleaning done already, so I'll just bring it in. And I'll just bring it in. So we'll just use that as a guide. Already done that already. So let's just take this one here. You can exchange. So the first thing we want to do, we want to get the data. We want to get the data set. So what are we going to do? So let's just copy this and paste it here. That's the first step we want to do. So we want to get the data. So we'll paste it here. But remember, we are using 2, so not that one. So here you just make sure you highlight and display here. The reason why there wasn't error is because this is the right data set we are using. So you can just copy here and paste it here, so that it will not be giving us error on the data set we are supposed to use. See, the red is no longer there, and if that red is still showing on your side, it means the syntax is not correct. So from the data set here, we have URL, product ID, brand name, category, and we have so many of them. So for here, we don't need this URL. The first step, we don't need that URL, and we don't need description. We're not using it for anything. So I would like us to remove this and this. Remember, this is just data cleaning, and it's just a way of showing us how to do certain things. So let's just go to this place. Okay, before then, let's just follow it step by step. Before then, okay, let's look at the column. In the column, we have product ID is correct, brand name is correct, but here you have values are separated. Okay, values here are separated. Let me see something. I think okay. Coming, trying to observe something. Okay, I think to an extent this has been cleaned, but initially this product ID wasn't there. I think we still pick the data set that I started working on. So but this ID wasn't there from, I think, from the raw data set. So but if you want to, sometimes you see product ID. For example, look at this. There's a separation between original office. You see there's a space here, and also there's a space here. So there's a way you can do it. You understand? There's a way you can do it. Let's imagine that there's something I want us to do first. Okay, let's do that. Let's just copy this. The first step is to rename your column, because if the column is not having the right syntax, that is SQL syntax, that is the product ID, product underscore ID, it will not really run for you. So let's do something. First thing, I want us to change this to product that is without the underscore, so that we can do that. So first of all, just copy this command, rename the column. Okay, this is the name of, let's change it to 2 by using 2. This is the old column. So let's change it to the old column. I want to give us something. I want to tell us something, so that we'll just use that as a guide. So this one is the new column. I want us to have something like this. That is ID. Let's do this, and you observe something. Let's see if it will work. It has changed already. So let's go back and see. So you see, we are having, this was the initial, the way it was before. So let's say this is how it was before, and you want to change it. You want to put product ID. Anytime you see a particular column that have the wrong ID, because it must be underscore. You don't separate text in this particular, in SQL. It must be. So what you do is just come to this place the way I just did it now. Give the original column, then you now put your underscore here, and you run it. It will run, and it will give you the right format. So let's run it again. So you see the underscore is now there. So you can also do that here. in Rubis. Okay, you can also do that here. Let's say we want to change this. Let us do that just here, then we are good to go. Discount. Okay, here we have discount, the capital letter, price. Remember, you need to be careful. Then there's a space, open bracket in. This should work. This should work. Then we remove this one. Don't be scared. Just do what you need to do, and you are good to go. You copy and you paste here. Then here we don't want all the space. We don't want that space. Let's see if this will work. It should work. It should. Okay. So we'll go to this place and let's see if that space is still there. You see, there is no space again. If you run this particular code, if you're trying to copy and display just this alone, it will not display. Okay, let's try and see something. Let's try and see something so that we'll get the difference. Remember, we are trying to exploit. Okay, let's say we want to copy just original page here. Let's see if it works. If it works, then it means that it means yes, we are good to go. Okay, it works. Yes. Okay, but it shouldn't. I don't know why. SQL. Maybe it's because you use this. Let me see something coming. Okay, it's because we use this. It's because we use this. That's why this is showing that is a column. So I just learned something this morning, or this morning. Just learned something now. See, I've not really used this before. I used to. So which means we are good. We are learning. So in order for this to work, you need to put it in. Is that what we call this? Is it brace? No, it's not a brace. So we are good to go. I love that. I just learned something now. See, we are also students, and also we are also teaching too. So let's remove this URL and the description. So we just want to drop column. So we come to this place. Because of the time, we'll not be able to be remember, it's okay for you to code, it's okay for you to write it. So let's remove this. Okay, we'll copy this. We want this, we paste it here. When you are coding, or if you are a programmer, it doesn't mean that you must learn everything that is here. Yes, let me even try to tell us. Let me even try to explain. See, as an analyst or as a programmer, there is this particular idea that you always hear people saying that you must be able to code. It doesn't work that way. What I mean by code is you are coding, yes, and you should be able to code, yes, but it doesn't mean that you know all the code in your head. No, it doesn't work that way. You run mad. Imagine that I have everything that is here in my head. I will just run mad. So what I'm trying to explain to us is, it's okay for you to have a particular template, particular code that you are working with. Even my mentor will tell you that that is Alex. So it's okay for you to do that, but you should be able to navigate, you should be able to know what that code is talking about. If there's an error, you should be able to debug. So it's okay for you to have, like what I have now. I have a template I'm working with. If I have new template, I will add it. That is what I have been working with. So if you have a template, something that you're working with, you can go back, get the code, come back, and you are good to go. So you don't need to be typing and be coding. It doesn't work that way. So let's drop URL. I don't want URL. So you type it, URL in capital letter. Remember, we can use this. Let's see. We've been using this now. I will start using that because that will really save me a lot of time. So let's see if this will work. I want to drop this author table, drop column. So let's see if it will work. So we are good to go. So if you observe, that particular column is no longer there. So that is part of the data cleaning you're talking about. So description, I don't want description to be there. So remove description. Description is like this. Description. So let's use this. So we don't want this. So let's see. This is just responding the way I want it to be. Okay, what's the next thing we want to do? We want to select, want to check the product ID. Let's see if the product ID is fine. We've moved to our main data cleaning. Product ID. You can just click on this and you're good to go. Tab product ID, check it. Okay, you go through it. We can even check the unique key. You want to check distinct, which means distinct. You want to check just only unique values, so we are good to go. You click on it and to show just the unique values, you see. So we are good to go. This is it. So we are good to go. Let's check if this is a text or a number. We need to do that so that we can be sure that before now I used to use code to confirm this, but now I have it here, so there's no need for us to do that. So it's float. I think we are still in phase float. Okay, this one is VACA, which is in Excel it is VACA. In SQL is text. In Excel it is called text. In SQL it is called VACA. So let's see we are good to go. Let's go back to okay, so we're good to go. Here something is wrong somewhere. The data type is right, but we want this to be in either small letter or capital letter or proper. I think in SQL we have that too. Let's change this to this next step. Let's change that. We want the brand name to be lower key, or can we do proper? Let's see, is it proper? Is that right? Okay, I've not really tried this before, but I don't know. I think there should be, yes, there's a code to do that, but it's a long code. I think there's a code to do that. So let's just make use of our lower instead. Let's say you want to lower. There's a code to make it proper, that is to capitalize this. There's a code for that, but so I will get it. Something you can just get and it will change. So let's apply that here. So see, that's implemented here. They're all, but there's something I want us to understand. You see, it's not showing, but there's no effect on a data set, a table, sorry. It has shown, but there is no effect. You can apply this method, you can execute this code, but it will not really show because we need to update the table. So that is why we need to use this. Let's update. Anytime you run a code in SQL, you must update the table to give you opportunity to go through it, but you need to update the table. So let's update this. Okay, let's update this. Then set brand name lower brand name. Yeah, it's correct from this. So I think this thing shouldn't be here again. Yes. So let's run it and see. It will update. It will update automatically. Let's run it. It will update. See, now we are in phase. Now we are good to go. Okay, now we are good to go. Here is fine. Here we are good. Here we are good. Here we are good. Everything here also is good. Okay, there's something else I want us to do. If you observe what is here, you observe that this what is here, you observe that we just want, let's do just this, then we are good to go. We don't need this size options, we don't need this reviews, we are good with this. The rating, we are good. It depends on your business context, but this is going to be the last thing we're going to do. Let's try to remove let me see something. Okay, you can trim, yes. Also before then, I want us to do something. Let's try and see in this individual category. Let's see if there is need. This is the next thing we're going to do. Let's see if there is need for us to replace values here, if the texts are okay. Let's see that. So for that, we can just you can select just the individual. I think that should display individual. Let's just type it. Sorry, individual underscore category. Maybe the reason why it's like that is because, okay, let's get the right. This is it. I think it's correct. Then let's copy. Please don't copy like me. Just make sure you type select so and so from this. So okay, sorry, you can use indentation, so we are good to go. But I want distinct. I want to get each. I want to get unique. I want to get the unique value of each column, of this particular column. Remember, if the red is showing, it means there's an error. So you see, let me see if something is wrong here. You go through it and you observe that they are okay. This is where you need to do find and replace in case you find anything here that is wrong. You understand? Let's say this thing is misspelled and you need to correct it. You can do that. Then you can do your find and replace there. So let's get to the next thing. The next thing is we want to check. If you observe here, you see, let's go to this place. Observe that here you see we don't want this. We want to be able to extract just 50% discount. We don't want off. We don't want on this all this off. We want to extract it. We want to remove it. What do we do? So first of all, we go to okay, come to this place. Go on that. Okay, this is it. So let's try and extract, or let's comment. You can use separate text or use anything that will help you. So this is one of the command that will really help. So you just come to this place, right? Select, paste name, replace, and then you write the name of this discount offer, which is this. Then this is the one that is very, very important. Here it will go through this place. Remember, in Excel we have dilemma, so it will search for the different dilemmas that we have. I have just 2 here that I recorded. You can even add more here, but I have 2 that is recorded. So go to this place and select the first dilemma. The first dilemma here is space. There's space here. That is why there's nothing here. So which means it will go to this space and select this. But remember, in this particular pattern, this particular command, you only make use of, it will start from 3 or 2, or you start from 4. If you have you don't start counting from 1, which means in Excel you start counting from 1 to meet the first dilemma to extract it, the second dilemma to extract it. But in SQL you start counting, in this particular command, sorry, you start counting from 2. Start counting from the back, which means if I want this to extract here, to extract the first value before the first value before the dilemma, the space, it means I'm not going to write 1 because it's the first. I'll write 2. But it's starting from what? It's starting from the back. Let's imagine that I write 1 here. Now it will pick from the back because that is how it works. You see, to start picking from the back. So what do? You just change this to 2. If you have more than 2, you write 3. Just make sure you play with the numbers. Depends on the dilemma you have. So this is it. You see, the off is gone. So it's something that is very simple. We have tried to do that, but we need to update. Remember what I said before. Anytime you do something, you need to update your table. Make sure you update your table. Make sure you update your table. It's still showing as what? As this. Make sure you update your table. But before you update your table here, you need to add a new column. You understand? Add a new column so that you can be able to update your table. You understand? You can update your table. But there's something I've not really tried. And there's something I've not really tried. Is it possible that we can replace this with this? So that is what I want us to try. So let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can do that. But because we are updating, I don't want us to get that wrong. So let's first of all create a new table. Let's first of all create a new table, a new column first. Let's create a new column first before we do that. So we in this case we'll use edit. Let's do this. Here is 2. Let's do this. We execute. So it has added. Let's check it first. So that we have added new column, so showing null because we've not done anything there. So we go back to this place. Let's try and see if we can update. Remember, it's the same code we are using here. This is just comment that will help you, so you can change it to any language you understand. So let's change this to 2 because we are using this table, and edit. Okay, I think we are good to go. Set. Okay, this is 2. Okay, this one will disappear now. Okay, let's run it and see if no, this is not. This is advanced. It's advanced. That should disappear now. Discount edit. Let's see if it's correct. Discount offer edit. Discount offer edit. So let's run it and see if it will work. Let's run it and see. So we have, this is the right 80,000. Yeah, it's correct. So let's see if it works. So let's see this 45%. See, these are the percentage, all percentage. That one is no longer there. It's no longer there. But there's something I want us to do. Can we replace that with, let's replace this with set this stay equal to, okay. I was trying to see if we can replace that with the initial column. Okay, let's still do that. Just have to remove this. Let's see if it will work. Let's see, will it work? Let's see. I want to replace that. Let's see. Okay, we're all learning. Nice. Okay, it works. You see, so there's no need for me to create new column. So you just have to replace itself. But the reason why we create new column is very important. You can be able to check if there's an error. Now for this one now that I've done now, it means I can't really check again. What if there's a mistake and I need to work on it on that particular column again? So that is why I will not advise you replacing that particular column in SQL. Just create a new column. There's no big deal there. So let's say I want to remove this last column here. I want to remove this column. So it will be discount offer edits. Okay, I want to remove this column. So let me remove it because I have the same data set that is here. So thank you. I think this data set is clean. You can do more of cleaning, check each of them, and you are good to go. So this is it. Thank you so much. This is it. Okay, if there's another thing you want to do in this data set, you can go ahead, but make sure the numbers are complete. Okay, let's do one more thing. Let's get the total number and group it by the category. We want to sum each discount by category. You understand? We do that in Excel too. So you just select category, then select category, use comma. Is that correct? Category. Okay, it should be in capital letter. Category. Okay, category, correct, comma. Then you now sum what we want to sum discount offer. No, want to sum discount price. Want to sum discount price in RS. Okay, we want to sum this. Let's put it in this so that will this work? And just leave it like that. Okay, want to sum this. Now from here. Then group by. We need to group it by category, else it will send an error. Okay, let me run it so that the error will show. This is the last thing we are going to do. I want us to incorrect syntax near the in. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I want us to use this so that it will not be throwing that error. Okay, no, it's correct. We open the brace here, we open the bracket here, and we didn't close it. We didn't close it, so it should display an error. This thing shouldn't be here. Okay, let's see again if there's an error. Still the same thing. Discount. Okay, let me just use this. Let's see if it will work. Let's see. Okay, will this work too? Still the same thing. I want to check if that's correct. Check this if that is correct. In RS. Okay. Okay, let me just remove this. See what I was telling you about this space. RS in RS. There's a space here. Is there a space? It's correct. Okay. RS. Okay. See what I was telling you before now. So there's need for us. Let me just change this to okay. I want us to use reviews. Let me just use reviews here. I know there's something. Just try and work on that. Go and find out why it's like that. I know it's a column. It's the name of the column. So that's why. So is it the name of the column? Select category. Okay. It shows the name of the column. No, it shouldn't be. Okay. Select from. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I think that was correct before now. Sorry, we made a mistake. We were using this from okay from okay. Sorry for that. Okay, welcome to errors. You must be able to meet errors. So let's run this and see, will this work? I don't know why it's still showing me that in. Okay, it is still showing that. Let me see, can we use the reviews and see reviews and close. Let me see something. Okay, this particular error I'm looking for, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. It contains either an aggregate function, or it means that we need to group them. So let's group by, anytime you select any column, you must be able to group by category, else it will not. You are selecting it and you're not telling the command to group. So group, then what if we want to order? Want to order by category? Let's just leave the order first. Let's see what will happen. So this is what's happening. It will select this, and this is okay. We need to give alias as what is the name of this now? Some of discount, some of reviews. Okay, can also do count of reviews or sum of reviews. So this is a sum of reviews. So let's get the highest sum. Order by category. Oh no, let's get reviews so that we'll know the sum. Reviews. Let's see if it is okay. Order by review. Start review. Okay, let me see. Column function is invalid, or let me see what's happening. Can we order by this? Is it because we are not? Let me order by this and see. Order by this category. Okay, that is it. So we need to order by that, but I wanted to order by this. Okay, sorry. we need to order by this, not review, because we'll change the name. Yeah, you're correct. This is capital, so let's make it like this, SE. So let's make it this. So okay, descending. Okay, now the bigger number is now, which means that Western have the highest reviews, so far. So can we do count? Let's do count. This is where we started doing exploratory data here. So which is the highest? So this is the highest, 23,000. Still Western. That is why it has the highest score. Western got the highest review. That is why the review. Sorry, that is why the count is the count is higher. That is why the reviews is more. So that is why it's like that. So we're able to clean data using we're able to clean our data using SQL. So it's okay for you to explore, it's okay for you to get. And another thing I want to tell us is, please, while you're trying to clean your data, make sure anytime you meet any issues, any complicated columns, it's okay for you to do your research. You come back and you clean, because these are things that will really help you to be able to grow. And as you are doing that, when you get those codes, keep them. You get the codes, you keep them, and before you know it, you will start growing. Practice. When you see errors, you grow. When you see errors, you grow. I was able to learn two things. Yeah, I was able to learn two things this morning. I was able to know how to use, what's the name of that sign. I was able to know how to use that, and the error I saw from the beginning, I was able to rectify it. So when you meet errors, you are able to learn, and it will make you to grow. So thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for investing your time with us. And I will place the link again for you to be able to resolve the issue I told us about. So thank you so much. See you some other time. Remember to subscribe. Very important. Subscribe. Thank you.